One of the many studies conducted by the UMass fruit team in the summer of 2020 was counting flies, SWD, on the cheap. We spray painted yogurt tubs, red and white, and punctured holes around the perimeter of the rim on all containers. The tools you'll need are strainers, tweezers, a 500 milliliter container, a 200 milliliter container, some Ziplocs, napkins, some ordinary grape juice not for human consumption, and some soapy water. Now let's take our traps to the Cold Spring Orchard in Belchertown. Our soapy water traps. Just a few taps or an ounce or so of soap will do in 1 liter of water. Now we'll do our grape juice solution. 500 milliliters of grape juice to 1 liter of water. First, we'll fill 1 white trap, 1 red trap from each row with 200 milliliters of our soapy water solution. Then, we'll do the same thing with the diluted grape juice solution. 200 milliliters of our diluted grape juice in a white and red container per row. No need for growers to fuss over all the experimental details. We did that for you and found that SWD prefer red over white, so using just red containers will suffice. For our research, we used 4 rows of the cold hardy Frontenac grapes to deploy our traps. I initially deployed in a random order that ensured a different sequence in each of the 4 rows. And we rotated that sequence by 1 container each time we checked the traps. Twice a week, starting August 5th, and going a couple days past harvest. For our Frontenac this year, that was the 12th and 13th of September. Now we've targeted our market. Let's see what we've got. SWD prefer humid, shady areas. So for these reasons, we place the traps on the lower wires of the canopy. Traps could be set in higher parts of the canopy as long as it's humid and shady and the SWD can see their prize. We use napkins as our label system. We mark them by treatment, color, as well as date and their position within each row. We collected our traps by pouring them through sifters and strainers onto the paper towels, then folding up the paper towels, putting them in the Ziplocs, and yummy, a treat for the scopes or a field lens, anything that will provide magnification so that you can get a better look at these tiny insects. Somewhat predictable, we caught more male spotted-winged drosophila than we did female. It's the spots on the male SWD wings that give this invasive pest their name. Unlike their male counterparts, the females don't have spots on their wings. What sets them apart is their distinct serrated ovipositor that is easily seen under a magnifying lens. We caught 3 or 4 SWD for every 1 non-target, and the cheap diluted grape juice traps proved to be a worthy alternative to expensive lures when it comes to monitoring SWD.